20, during the COVID time, I remember there was an very interesting inbound partnership. Uh, share with us how did it work, and I mean, it really helped in 100% growth, right? Uh, yeah.
500%.
Oh wow.
Uh, yeah, so I think I share that partnership is so ingrained. You know, when I think about, and I think it's a very entrepreneur thing. Like we meet someone, like, oh, what can we do together, right? So what I realized is this: if we bring this enthusiasm with prospects in our market, that works a lot better. And so I'm always hunting. So COVID, we had a survival challenge where all our customers, we are in recreation, so all our customers shut down their facilities, programs, everything. We spent 1 year before that selling to an enterprise, uh, getting enterprise ready, and we were closing another large enterprise to leading in their category across the world. And that enterprise was supposed to scale up, that also shut down. So we were in, like, we were banking on that scale up to happen. And so that time I was hunting for partnerships and anything that we can survive. And we had a pool management company come, and they were looking to help their businesses open up their customers. And we worked with them. We figured out that, oh, we can actually solution our product, simplify it to make it work for reservations. So we work with them, create the solution, put a no-brainer pricing, like, okay, what is the price that we don't have to sell at? And they pushed us into their ecosystem, and they did the solution with us. So that was the critical piece. We realized that we didn't know what will work with them. So it's kind of like building in SOPs into your product and removing everything else. So we simplified the product, simple pricing, only two options, like $49, $99. It's like a no-brainer. And when we pushed it, they pushed it, and it just kicked off a whole ecosystem, like a network effect from there. So that was our big learning, that partnerships bring in, the partners can bring in real knowledge from the industry that you need to bake into your solution. If you are able to do that, understand the price points, if you hit the right spot, then you can actually accelerate fast, right? So simpler product, right? So that was the fastest we moved in from a product standpoint. And velocity that we saw on our GTM was because simple product, no-brainer pricing, and a solution that works. Don't sell, right? Like, we have nobody in sales. Um, Unlike Rajiv, we have a very large market, and there are a lot of searches. So for us, we focused on SEO as a core driver for business, as inbound organic, because there are so many businesses looking for a change, solving problem, and we provide like a full tool, right? We go from their commerce to their scheduling, workflows, day-to-day operations to CRM, everything, right? So our search can start from problems in their scheduling to all the way to their website, booking, automation, right? So we have a very wide market and very wide problem set that we cater to. So there's a lot of inbound that comes in. So we've never done outbound. And what for us, we focus a lot more when I talk about the size of the businesses. Um, we looked at, from a strategy standpoint, that build a great product that can be used by anyone, right? And of course, the sales motion change, like when the deal comes in, while it's coming inbound, running it can be different cycles, right? An SMB, you're talking to the owner directly, they come, as long as you can give them what they're looking for at the right price, it works, right? When there's a larger, we do get, government departments or universities come in, they get complex because they're departments, they're also different buying motions, their budgets, all of that. So we try and keep our life a little simple to say, okay, we pick up smaller use cases that they can use us, get in without getting into the RFP processes there. So saying that, we've been doing this for 7 years, and we've gone through a journey where SMB, the biggest advantage of SMB is learning cycles, right? You can every month talk to 200 customers and learn what is working, not working in your product, in your value proposition, pricing, all of that, right? So in a year, you can run a lot of that, bring that learning in. In enterprise, the learning cycles are longer, right? So it takes months to get understanding of that. So we've been doing that for last 7 years, and last few years we took a lot of that learning and realized what is working, what is not working. One thing, while SMB is great from a velocity standpoint, it also, faster it comes in, faster it churns, right? So churn is higher. There's a lot of natural churn, but there's also a churn that we realized we didn't pay enough attention to because like $2,000, right? So it's like, okay, we don't, whoever is coming, we're focusing more on customers coming in. One thing we realized is our ACVs were like 3K average, and now we went a lot deeper and wider. So the goal was that if we really get into the business, it should be hard to churn out, right? So we also select our customers to work with, and now our ACVs, we have SaaS plus fintech, like payments is a key for us to get into. So with all that, our ACVs move up to like 15, 20K with the same small business. So like every small business now looks like a mid-market entry point. Uh, but with that, the other thing we realized is we were we now focus a lot more on growing businesses. So where we can, our DNA is still SMB. So we don't get into enterprises or build an enterprise motion around it, but they're franchise businesses which are like SMB, right? So they're just a group of SMBs. So like, okay, so can we go after franchise businesses, which is, you're going and selling to a group together. So, you can do 7-figure deal without the money coming from a single pocket. So that's something that we are focusing a lot more on. It's like, let the inbound come in, SMB, enterprise, it doesn't matter. Whoever comes in, we talk to them. And I try and jump in more earlier in discoveries rather than later, especially wherever we see a little bigger or new kind of use cases, and then learn through that and see what sticks, right? So we're still going through the inbound journey, but try and make sure that anybody who comes in to our doors, our product works, and hopefully in the future we can build.
Manik, brand or pipeline?
Um, I think brand builds pipeline. So, and it starts with building a micro brand which drives, word of mouth.
Freemium or paid only?
Oh, this is,
This is like touching a chord.
you know, we used to talk about this Palika Bazaar mindset. I don't know people who from Delhi who would know. You get software CDs pirated there in childhood. And somewhere, when we started building the company, it was more about, we are building so much of value, people should pay for it. And so we always had paid first, even when we were going in very SMB markets. Uh, One thing that has changed is more thinking more strategically. Like, okay, there's not, now that we're not just SaaS, we're SaaS plus fintech. So there are other ways to generate revenue, and payments is a great way to get into the business because there's less friction on, payment upfront. So we're exploring that. We have a free model. We have people coming in, so that's a great place where we reach out to them to get to pay. But we, as a product, we basically businesses run on us, right? So it's like if you're running the business on one software, would you use a free software? Or it's about maybe if it's individuals, people just starting out, that's fine. But if you're a running business doing $500,000 revenue, you should pay a few $1,000s.